Now let's talk about Ethereum price. I think this is always really interesting because Ethereum's really had an interesting run over the past couple years. I literally can remember when it was $3 a couple years ago, and now reaching over $350 and it performing on a massive bull run. A bull run is a increase in price, for just those who don't know that technical term. Um, for it to increase that amount in the last couple months, it's been on an insane ride. Um, with that, that's a lot to do with new money coming into the Ethereum network, and especially on different trading platforms. And as Japan opened its gates, got really into Ethereum. China is obviously a massive player. So looking at the increase in price so violently over the last couple months, some interesting indicators into that. But in terms of looking at the price and looking at the price into the future is always an interesting thing, because really Ethereum, compared to other cryptocurrencies, is not a secure form of exchanging value and using it as a currency. Ethereum right now is really a slow, decentralized computer that's being used to run smart contracts and various applications to really combine decentralization, computing power, mathematical verification, and law. So, in that sense, I think the price of Ethereum will drive itself up in the long game, years and years to come, because of the unique solution that it's bringing to the marketplace. But in terms of it being a currency and being used as an exchange of value over other cryptocurrencies, I don't really see that going into the future because of how it's built. It's built in a way that you can do more things with the platform, with the Ethereum network, in obviously building contracts and building those sort of things on the blockchain. But in that sense, it's more robust in nature. So when looking at that and comparing it to say Bitcoin or Litecoin, those platforms and the way they're built are kind of more tight and rigid because they function really well as secure exchanges of value. And what they do something different. So looking at the price, I really see the increase from a injection of money standpoint, not necessarily a growth of the actual platform itself, which is evolving and it has a really good development team behind Ethereum. But these last couple months, obviously, the market cap for Ethereum has really grown, and a lot of money has come into the trading markets, etc. Just like we spoke about at the start of this video. So when I look at the price, and I'm an advocate of Ethereum, I hold it, it's in my portfolio, I like it, I like what they're doing, and I think it can get much better um, over the next 2, 3, 5 years. What I want people to think about is really what Ethereum is and where its price is going to get valued in years and years to come, as more and more companies and people, business people, contractors, lawyers, real estate agents, all that kind of stuff use this type of platform to create smart contracts and applications and all that good stuff, and really what it's designed for and what the development team are building towards. So, looking at Ethereum price, looking at the trends, how it's grown over the last couple months, how it's kind of now in this sort of valley stage where it's correcting itself a little bit. Always interesting to look at where it's been, how it's been performing, and now where it's currently at. So, For me, the price of Ethereum's in an interesting place. There could be, a correction there already kind of has, but coming slightly back down even more. But I really think in the long game, thinking long term, Ethereum price will continue to grow. More and more people will adopt it. And one thing to really think about as we compare it to Bitcoin and Litecoin a little bit ago, um, Ethereum doesn't have a market cap. So, sorry, it doesn't, not a market cap. It doesn't have a cap of how many Ethereum will be created. So as more and more people use the platform and more Ethereum is needed to kind of facilitate that, then more Ethereum will be created. So if you look at Bitcoin and Litecoin, they have certain caps where no more will ever be created. But Ethereum doesn't work like that. As we said, it's not really a form of secure exchange comparing it to other cryptocurrencies. It has a very unique solution to the marketplace, and the niche it's in is different to others, and that's a good thing. It's nice to see different platforms trying to reach different goals and provide different solutions. So with Ethereum never having a cap, as more and more is created, kind of your share becomes less. So that'll always have an effect on the price, and in terms of inflation and supply and demand and all that kind of stuff plays into a factor of how much it's worth and where it will continue to go into the future. So I hope that kind of helps decipher some of the Ethereum platform and the price, where it's been devalued from, where I think is going into the future, and where it will, really get its value from is the solution that it's bringing and what it's providing in terms of smart contracts, applications, and the uniqueness of Ethereum and the development team behind it. So if you want to learn more about cryptocurrency, subscribe to my newsletter below. The link is in the description box. Check that out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Bunch of good stuff. If you found value in this video, I'm sure you'll find value in others. Maybe this one popping up, whatever it is. I'm Matt Sheriff. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of the video, and see you next time.